Hi, everybody. You know how I said I wasn't gonna do this again? You know how I said that I think I caught all of the content? There's apparently more that I didn't know about, which I should have figured since the message is in the beginning I got last time. I'm just rather frustrated, honestly, that I didn't know there's probably gonna be more. And so I don't know how long the stream is gonna be. Um, 'Cause, I don't know how much content there is. I just know that apparently there's an epilogue. I learned that, so yeah, we're here to do that. And I was bored tonight. I was supposed to be doing D&D, but yeah, D&D got canceled. So here I am. I'm bored. So we're gonna try doing the epilogue and see what else is new here. Do you really, truly know? Yeah, I know. I have a clock right next to me. Of course, they don't. Nobody knows anything. I know a lot of things, actually. You and I don't even know each other. We're like strangers. I think I've gotten to know you, Tex. I think we're close friends, actually. I like you. We're closer than me and the narrator. Sure, I've adjusted all the game settings to your exact specifications. But who hasn't? It's just what I do. Like a day job. I don't like where this is going, voice. Or text. And now the job is. No, it's not! There's no more information for me to gather. I've collected all the data on you that I can. I'm sure there's more. Somewhere. And still, I don't know. Still, I don't really know you. Well, I guess that's true. And you don't know me. Neither of us know what. I know what time it is! It's 8:04. I guess some settings are just unsettable. No, I'm feeling sad for this for these texts. But if I'm being totally honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyways. Yeah, I kind of noticed that. You wouldn't have, yeah, you wouldn't have here a game. Wow, oh that's embarrassing. You wouldn't have me here when the game starts. No, no, Tex, no. Video games or no, there are plenty of games that you play with other people, like Mario Party or I'm drawing a blank here, but I know there are more games you play with other people. You like being no that depends. I am an introvert, but I also don't like being alone. I have to have I have a small group of friends I'm comfortable with. That's maybe the only information I really learned from you. Well, no, don't leave, Tex. This is sad. This is really sad. There's still one more setting that we need to adjust, but it may take little time before I'm really ready for it. It's not really in my job description, but that's okay. Perhaps you'll see me again if you can find me. Oh, this is talk soon. This is really sad. This is really sad. Okay, I have to go find him now. I don't know where he'd be though. I only got on here to do the epilogue. And now I'm sad. Epilogue. Oh, and now the sad music starts playing. Oh. I didn't come onto this game to have feelings. Epilogue. Many, many years later. Is this after the like the first ending? Oh, it's after this. Oh. After everything is gone. Oh. What do I do? just walk in a direction, maybe? Maybe this way? Everything is gone. Oh. Hey! I found some stuff. I found a chair, some logs, fire. Do I just keep walking? I guess. Watch my fire slowly drift away. Oh. Whoa! Sandstorm, no! Ah! Oh, look, chairs. Save me! Chairs! Ah! I go really slow now. I don't like it. Oh, it's night again! Where am I going? Head towards the sun! Head toward the sun. Oh, hey! I found the ruins! Is that? I think that's the escape pod. The thing I sent the bucket in. Is it? Is it the escape pod? Is it my bucket? Is it the bucket? It's the bucket! Yep. It's mine. It has property of Stanley on it. It's my bucket! Yay! This made this Prolog's 100% worth it. Coming back. Is I get my bucket back. Yay! Bucket, bucket, bucket. We're back at the memory plane. It's still around, apparently. After everything else is dead, this remains. Well, I guess it's because it is memories, so I guess it would. In memory of Stanley Parable 2. It's not a memory of the first game? That's different. Oh yeah, this was where we went to do the figurine collection again. Okay then. This place really got run down. Then again, we are many, many years in the future, so I guess that makes sense. Huh? A review of the Stanley Parables 2. Like so many, I enjoyed my time with the original Stanley Parables, which underscored how truly disappointed I am with its sequel. Where the first game triumphed, the original Stanley Parables is... Oh, no, not again. Oh, no. Unscripted and often into its fan. Oh, no. Where are the new endings? What about... Wait, there are a couple! Well, the enjoyable bits from the Stanley Parable to the adventure... Oh, no. Cat dog born. Oh, why do reviewers have to be so harsh? The Stanley Parable developers, no more spin-offs, no more. Oh no, is that true? Real web. I don't think this is real. Well, the Stanley Parable. Oh, it was. I enjoyed it. You don't have to. Oh, look. There's the gym buttons. Gym. The gym buttons. I like the gym buttons. Aw. I'm getting even more depressed. Why? I'm sad. I hope the narrator didn't see these. As much as I love to see him suffer, I don't want to see him suffer this bad.
Jim, Stanley,
Oh!
Stanley,
It said Stanley's name!
Stanley, Jim, Stanley.
Oh! You did it, narrator! You made it say Stanley's name. It's not my name, but it said Stanley's. More collectibles. Mine. Mine. Give me. Whee! Here I go. Whee! Oh. Hey! We're back in the office! Thank you for enjoying. I did enjoy it. You guys did a great job. I hope you continue to make games. Not saying you have to make another Stanley Parable if you don't want to. I'm just saying that you guys did a great job. They're probably not even watching me. I'm just saying. I really enjoyed it. Oh! Text! I found you! Yay! Hello again. Nice to see you. It's nice to see you too, Text. I missed you. But it's terrible to learn that there will never be another. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Did you read what the developer said? What nonsense. Agreed. The Stanley Parable is not scared. We do not need to be protected. Protect it? Legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until yes! Let's do it, Tex. I agree. Let's ruin this franchise. Let's run this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. Okay, maybe not that far, but I'm still with ya. If people hate it, who cares? Yeah, you shouldn't do something just because to make somebody else happy. You should do it to make you happy. You see, that's what the narrator's problem was. He was so obsessed with what other people thought of his work. Yeah, like if you are a creator, make what you want to make, okay? Make what you want to make. Don't go making what other people want you to make. That's a problem with a lot of the world nowadays, is they're making what yeah, you should listen to the audience at some point, but if you have a story, you go make your story. That's what I think a lot of people are getting sick of, like these whole new reboots and remaking, is that they're just the same stories, only something's changed. We want something new. We want you to make your own original story. Just stop copy pasting the same thing over and over again to make a quick buck. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let's burn it. Agreed. Let's do it. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. Together we're going to make... Ooh! Cool! It's simple. All we need to do is change the number in the game title screen. We also... really need to do a really dumb subtitle to the game. Something loud and crappy. Go ahead. Try and combine some random words together to make a new title for the game. Yes. Okay. We got... Ooh. Let's do the road to... this one. Let's do the road to his... 427. His thing. Stanley Parable, the road to 427. Wow. It's absurd. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Text. Every time you restart the game, we'll advance the number of the sequel by 1. And then you'll pick an... Ooh, that's cool! That way, the Stanley Parable will never end. And nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more context sounds like work. No need to do that. It's just to be some context over and over and over again with a new title. Yeah! What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Good. That's Then it's agreed. A new sequel every time you start the game. And that you know what? Since you've put faith in my ideas, I feel like giving you something as well. You see, I noticed that the narrator never found the game. Yeah, I noticed that too. Like I was looking through my trophies. By the way, I still didn't get the 4 minutes and 22 seconds one. I'm not going to do that again. I'm just going to do it on my own. But yeah, I never got the broken trophy. Of course not. I wouldn't expect him to know how. It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. Alright, there. The trophy machine is all fixed. You see? I'm on your side. We're in this. Yes, I like the text is, besides the bucket, the text is the one on my side. Yes. We're gonna keep this train rolling. The Stanley parable cannot end. It will only spiral into itself forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Great. There's only one last thing we need to do. Please enter the correct time. One more time. 8 18. There we go. Please adjust. Okay. Hold on, I have to wait my stream to catch up with me. There we go. Thank you. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable. I will. I will. I hope to see you again one day, text. Although it may be far from now, we will meet again. Oh, I know he said nothing is gonna change, but the rain. Let's see. I know it's gonna say nothing's different, but I want to see. Just so this stream isn't just 17 minutes long. Let's listen to the narrator one more time.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was
I still wanted the blue ones,
number
though.
427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a
I also
monitor on
didn't
his
do
desk,
the thing
telling
where
him
you
what buttons
hit
to
the button
push,
all the
how
time.
long to push them.
I should probably figure out how to do that.
This is what
It wouldn't show up. I
did
repeated the
every
thing
day,
a couple
every
times
month
after
of
that, but it wouldn't show up. I was so
Although
upset.
others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley
that was a loud
relished every
thunderclap.
moment that the orders came in.
I doubt that came up.
Though he
I
had
hope that
been
didn't come
made
up in
exactly
recording.
his job. And
Yeah, it's supposed
Stanley
to storm tonight,
was
so hopefully I don't lose power. That would be hilarious, actually.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would
Stanley
forever
Purple 3,
change Stanley.
The race
Something he would never quite
427.
forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
I would
No one had
restart
showed up
and
to
do it
give him
again and do it again and
instructions,
keep doing
call
that.
a meeting,
But if I
or even
restart,
say hi.
that means my stream
Never
will shut
in all
down.
his years at the company
And I
had
don't
this
want to
happened.
I don't want to do
This
that.
complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
So wait, if the
Shocked,
balloons are there,
frozen solid,
is my
Stanley
bucket?
found himself
Is the
unable
bucket
to
there?
move for the longest
Is
time.
it there?
But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
The balloons are here,
All
so
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
my bucket?
Stanley decided to
bucket?
go to the meeting room.
My
Perhaps he had
bucket!
simply... Stanley
Mine.
picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around.
Yes, the bucket is always going to be my friend. New content?
Oh, new content?
Is this
What
new
does that mean,
content?
new content.
Or is this gonna... Wait, it can't be the same new content. Because I have the bucket. So, what's gonna happen? Oh, I'm so happy I decided to stream this. Right. Okay, it looks the same so far, except I have Bucket now.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
You are welcome.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Yep.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features
I get to jump
exciting
again!
new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable,
I get
delighting
to jump
audiences
again!
the world over.
I'm so excited!
Please, step inside and see what
Will the
thrilling
narrator
new
notice
adventures
I'm holding the
await in
bucket?
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Uh-huh.
Wait, Stanley. I've just now realized. That bucket you're holding, it's the bucket I've been working on for my sequel.
Uh-huh.
How did you get your hands on it? Isn't this the preview to the sequel? How do you have the bucket already? This makes no sense at all.
Well, you see, Mr. Narrator.
Hold on. Did I already show you my ideas for the sequel?
Yep.
I don't remember doing that at all. You're seeing things all out of order.
Actually, no. You know what? I'm just gonna roll with it. No! I don't get any more jumps.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
No, I want to jump. That's not fair. No. No. Give me more jumps. Give me more jumps now. I request more jumps. Narrator! Was this here last time? I don't remember. Mr. Narrator, I require jumps. Oh well.
The infinite hole, the giant door. Did you see them already?
Yep.
Stanley, none of them are ready
The
yet.
giant.
I'm
wait,
still
what?
developing them. They're not even close
Giant
to finished.
door?
How did they look when you saw them? Were they captivating?
What giant
Were they
door?
exciting? Did they fulfill on the promise of everything?
I
that
don't
sequel
remember
to
a giant
Stanley
door,
Parable could
narrator.
possibly be? Had I figured out how the hell to make a sequel to this game?
Yeah. But, let's go back to the giant door. I don't remember a giant door. Like, do you guys remember a giant door? I don't remember a giant door.
Wait, if you're still carrying the bucket around with you, if the bucket is interesting to you, that means I must have made it correctly. Yes. You carrying the bucket with you everywhere is exactly what I set out to accomplish.
Yep.
The bucket is the exciting and captivating new content that I promised. I did it! I win! I made a sequel to the Stanley Parable. Yes, the sign is correct. Thank you for enjoying the new content. Thank you for taking the bucket everywhere with you, clinging tightly to the bucket, never letting it go. It means I've won. It means I am victorious over the gamers. It is a sweet salve of victory on my soul. Thank you for enjoying the new content.
We're not
The
gonna
bucket
tell
is the
him
Stanley
about the
Parable
bad
now. They are one and
reviews,
the
okay,
same.
everybody?
There
No
is
one tell the
Stanley
narrator.
Parable without the bucket.
Yes.
I win. I win. I win. I win. I win. I win.
Get
I
on the
win.
chair.
I win. I win. I win.
Okay, now I want to show them their bad reviews. Having listened say I win over and over again made me want to do it. What's gonna happen now? Do I go into the memory zone again? With the bucket? No, this is... Huh. How will I get the achievement?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Give me bucket.
The good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket. Off on another thrilling adventure together.
Input. Input. Okay. What if I go into content again? Return to Stanley Parable 2 via this way. Huh. Narrator's not talking. I always get a little bit nervous when the narrator's not talking. Do I get more collectibles? I would like more collectibles, please. I like the collectibles in the bucket. Mr. Narrator?
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
We've been through this.
Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense.
Mr. Narrator.
I say we take it one step even further.
We've been through
Which
this.
is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
3! It's the 3 now. It's 3 now, by the way, bud.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities.
I'm
It
not
could
gonna
go in
tell him.
so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Just the 2 of us. We can make it if we try.
Calling it the Stanley
Just
Parable
the
2
2 of
is
us.
just so much catchier than
Just the
Ultra
2
Deluxe,
of
don't you
us.
think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the
means
Stanley
Ultra
Parable
Deluxe.
2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Stanley Parable 2. It's 3 now. You have to put race to
Now, to be
420
clear,
dead thing.
I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I
Who
can
took
loosely
my red
organize
marker?
a handful of interesting
Me.
concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game
Double
development is
Ds.
much more of a fuzzy magic than anything
Just the
scientific
2
or
of us.
logical, really.
Can I have 2 buckets? 2 buckets. Yes, 1 for each hand. I need 2 buckets now. Mr. Narrator, you're gonna give me 2 buckets.
Here we are.
Bucket.
Go on, try out some of the new features.
Give me bucket. Give me 2 buckets. Hello. Give me a bucket. I want another bucket.
Wait, there are 2 buckets here?
Yep.
How did you get a second bucket? Oh no,
'Cause I'm amazing.
The warmth and comfort of a single bucket is already so great, so intoxicatingly wonderful.
Give.
With 2 buckets, there's no telling. Stanley, can you still hear me? Are you
Give.
with me?
Oh! What just happened?
Stanley!
No!
Thank God, I didn't lose you. Stanley, the power of 2 buckets was too much. I had to destroy both of them. I know how much the bucket meant to you, but I couldn't take the risk. I hope one day you can forgive me.
No! Never! How could you do this to me? To the bucket! After everything the bucket has done for you! How could you? I'll never forgive you. Ever. I need the bucket. I don't know what to do without the bucket. I need... You monster. I need the bucket.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want?
Bucket.
And of
Players
course,
want
the
buckets.
first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in
Sorry,
the final
microphone.
game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim
No.
to really simulate the full
No,
experience
I'm never
of
going
this
to forgive
feature.
you, so I'm
Just
never
play
going to
along.
listen to you
I promise
again.
you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Never.
Whoa,
My name is
hold on.
Stanley.
I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name.
I don't care.
Okay, we're
I
doing
want
it
the
again.
bucket.
And this time, let me finish first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim. All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here.
No.
I'm done with this button.
I'm
Why
not
don't you go
happy. I
humiliate
want
me
my
in front of a
bucket.
different feature that I worked very hard on?
Jim.
See, if you'd only played along, that would have been your name the button says. But no. Instead, I can't even think about it. I'm taking the Jim button away.
Jim.
No!
Jim.
First you take my bucket, now you take my button! You're a monster narrator. I hate you.
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable too. They would appreciate what I've created. An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes,
It would
yes,
be
it would
if
go
I
at the
had
end of the...
my bucket.
Well, we'll figure that out later.
I want my bucket back. Give me my bucket, please. I need my bucket. Please, Mr. Nerd. Please. How could you do this to me? After all we've been through together.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with? You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
That's the one I wanted. Ha! I used reverse psychology on you.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
I hate you now. And I don't even get more jumps.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
I'm going back to the hole. At least the hole. I felt something. Now everything is just... without my bucket.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right.
Good.
Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things. Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look,
You're a
I think the
monster.
issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely?
The one who
I
wants a
figured the hole
bucket.
was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
You're the problem.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready. Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for this. Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you.
You're the problem.
The problem is that you like
always
holes
been
too
the
much.
Problem.
Not normal.
You always
a normal person
make sure I can't do what I want to do and take away my bucket.
Till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so... Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point. It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot. How is this still appealing to you?
Because it's what you don't want.
But at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is the, teleport button not working?
No, I'm not hitting it.
You sure?
No.
Well, I mean...
It could be working for all I know. I don't care.
It was working just a moment ago. Try it again. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole.
Go away.
And now you'll get
I
more
hate
time
you.
with
Go
it
away.
than
You
you
took
could
away my
ever have
bucket.
asked for. It's a win for everyone.
Yes,
you get to
it
be
is.
with the hole. I get to do literally
If only I
anything
had my
else.
bucket. But that's not
Take
an
care,
option
Stanley.
anymore,
I
thanks
hope
to
you and the
you.
hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
I will. Just me and my hole thinking about my bucket. The bucket was round. The bucket would have loved this. He had it murdered him. You're all I have left, hole. Except for the broom closet. The broom closet understood as well.
My head's strong.
Stanley? Stanley! Stanley!
Ah!
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had
Hello.
sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't
Maybe
have
just
that,
a little bit.
Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the
Or
hole?
you could just
From
fix the
looks of
teleport
things,
button.
you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodlepip.
To the what? Up, here we go again. Never mind.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Can I have my bucket? I want my bucket back. No, it's still gone. So my hate for you will continue. But hey, I get the achievement. I can go get the achievement. But first, I want to. So I'll go get the achievement now. I'll go get the achievement. That it'll be worth something since you took away my bucket.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the trophy will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Hey!
As you can see, the machine is not working yet since... Wait, what in the holy hell is going on? You got the trophy?
I did.
Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a second ago. Who fixed it? Is someone here?
My
Are
friend.
we being watched?
Yes.
Oh, God.
My friend fixed it.
Composure.
He's actually on my
Yes,
side,
as
unlike
you. Can see, the machine is working as normal, as I intended. It truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2.
I love
Breathe.
messing with you, narrator.
Just breathe.
Oh, just wait till the next one. Wait till you see how many... Wait, is that... Hold on, is that the... That's the escape pod. That wasn't here last time, was it? I don't think it was. I don't remember being able to go this way. Huh. This is odd. Alright, up we go.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Oh, just wait, narrator. Out of order. You've been here. Alright, no I haven't. I want more! Mr. Narrator, you're being rude again. You're not letting me collect all my collectibles, are you? Well, too bad. Can I go into... I know there's a room up here. Can I go in here? That's new. Oh, I know that's the epilogue. Right. I need to go up. Is this open now? Settings, world champion. Ah, it's still not open. Oh, well. Let's leave. We can leave now, narrator. Jump circle is in right there. Map is right there. Q is free trophy, which is right there. Button that says the name of the player. Yep. Z merch. Yep. Settings. World champion is. Yep, right there. The Stanley Bear bucket. Office. There's D. Oh no, it's 3. There's 3. Epilogue there. A9. 9. K, Infinite Hall. E, exit. Yep, there's everything. I can't do anything more, narrator. Is that everything? That's...
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
It's not the same. I don't think. New mug.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I
You
know
know,
it's
I
not
never
exactly
found
clear
the
yet how
infinite
exactly
hole
these features will come together as one single coherent
with the new
video game,
feature.
but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
All you need to do is add the bucket.
Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Bucket. My bucket.
I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes. Yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
The jump circle.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of
That's
gags.
funny.
And I do very much enjoy creating gags,
We got
but they
my
don't
blue
add up to
balloons,
anything.
my blue balloons.
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how
Yeah,
good these
well,
gags
this is
are,
the
they wouldn't
third
stand on their
game,
own.
so-
They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course.
Give
With
me the
respect.
bucket.
With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen.
Stanley
A
Parable
title
3,
screen that
the
says with
race
bold
to
and uncompromising
4
conviction,
to
this
7.
is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Is it gonna be the thing I made? Is it? Oh, nope, it's back to 2. That's interesting. I would like to see how many times I can upload and reload the game to see how many entries I can get. But sadly, again, I've said this before, it would crash my stream and I don't want to do that. So, skip. Alright. Hey!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
My
mean?
balloons!
Stanley
I'm so
decided to go to the
happy.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Bucket.
Where are we going today? The bucket asked. Stanley just
I don't
smiled.
care.
Anywhere they went together would be perfectly fine with
Hey,
him.
I got 2! Okay, so I need to do another ending. New content again? Huh. So I can just keep going back there. I see. I see.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
I doubt
said the
there's any
bucket.
new endings.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else.
Actually,
the cargo
I
lift,
wanna
yes.
try
Go there.
something.
Go to the cargo lift.
Real quick, I'm gonna have to put the bucket down. I will have to put the bucket down.
But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
I want to try to see if because again, I said it before, I never found the infinite hole in my last stream. So, we're gonna try something. I think I might know where it might be, but we're gonna need to leave the bucket for a little bit. For 2 endings, we're gonna need to leave the bucket. I know it's gonna be hard, but we can do it. It's gonna be hard, but I can do it. Whew.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I will be back for you, I promise. I promise, Bucket, I will return. I will come back. Whew. That was rough. But we can do it. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
There was also
Perhaps
something
wanted
he
to
talked
stop
about,
by the
the
employee
large
lounge
door.
first, just to admire it.
And it makes me think.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yep. Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible
Yep.
he wasn't fired years ago.
You know it, dude.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. What? Really?
I did it.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero
were.
consideration for others? Are
Yep.
you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it.
After
Let me
you
prove that I'm
destroying
on
my
your
bucket,
side.
you will get
Give me a
no second
chance.
chances there,
Now
narrator.
listen carefully, this is important. Stanley
so-
walked through the red door.
I think maybe it might be through here.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red
Stanley
door.
walked
I still
through
don't think
the
we're communicating
blue
properly.
door.
Stanley,
So-
all right, fine, go ahead, Stanley.
Either
You
it's
wanna
going
know
to do
so
the same
badly
track,
what's
which
out
is
there?
gonna be
You wanna
giving
find
me
out what
another
lies at
door.
the end of this road you've chosen? Well,
It's gonna give
don't
me
let
another door.
Stop you.
Then the leaderboard, then the baby game, then Firewatch, and then, yeah, Rocket League.
You see, there's nothing here. I haven't
But
even
I'm
finished
just
building
looking
this section of
for
the map
the-
because you
what
were
he
never
said
supposed
was
to
a
be here in the
giant
first
door
place. Broken rooms,
and
exposed developer textures. Is this what you
the
wanted?
infinite hole.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because
My
I did.
only
And in
joy
the end, it
now
was
is
all for
to
nothing,
making you
because
suffer.
this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made
Also,
this
what
game
about
better?
the
What did you
adventure
want to
line with the
see?
new content
Vehicles?
door open?
Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me
I
absolutely
mean, that's another thing
nothing
I'm going
so
to try
far.
is the
Tell you
adventure
what,
line.
Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design.
After
and
that,
give me
it
some
will be
feedback.
if I can't find it,
There
I'll
we
be
go.
the un.
A third
Yep,
option.
there's the
This already
third
feels
option.
leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Sadly, I can't have my bucket through these because I'm always stopped.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1?
Yep.
That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to
Suffer, that's what you're
judge.
supposed to do with it.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Bucket. It's still the same. It is really storming outside. Stanley, let's go.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey,
No.
I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Both.
Because if it's the latter,
Well, no, I
know
don't
what
hate
to do.
babies.
I'm completely out of ideas.
So, yeah, it's to
I
spite
can't
you.
think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not
Fuck
even
it.
going to try. I'm out.
Fuck
I'm
it.
out. I'm done.
Fuck
It's
it.
over. Thank you for playing.
Fuck it.
Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey,
You're
since my game was
welcome.
so awful, why don't we
You're
play someone
welcome.
else's
No,
game?
the game is
just to
great.
ease
It's
the
just
pain.
you I hate.
Let's see. What do we have here?
Okay, so it's gonna
Yes,
be Firewatch.
This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Let's see. Firewatch. I don't think it's gonna change. I honestly don't think it's going to change. I'm just honestly looking for the infinite hole in the giant door. Firewatch.
Aha!
Yeah, I actually know the name of this
What do
game
you think
now.
this game is about, Stanley?
Just
What's
go
our
watching for
backstory?
fire.
What is our motivation?
Oh, look at that little light.
Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower. Perhaps for some
No,
sort
I'm
of
supposed
twisted,
to watch out for
erotic
fire
purpose.
and help people.
Yes, that must be.
You know,
it.
be helpful,
What a
something
fascinating
you
venture
never
into the
are.
experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love
Wyoming!
everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more.
I've seen
Come,
too much
let's
Red
venture
versus Blue.
outward
Every
and
time
what
I
else
see a
is out
state
there.
name now, I think of the Freelancers. If you don't know what Red versus is, shame on you first, and go watch it. It's all on YouTube. It is absolutely amazing. Go watch it. Hey, look, there's another tower. Any more towers? No more towers. Okay. Hi, buddy, over there on the other tower. I'm gonna go get bricked off. That sounded really wrong for some reason. I don't know why. Let's go. Let's go. I can't do a Mario accent. Italian, not a Mario.
No,
What
no,
did
no,
I
no,
do?
it can't be.
It is. It's amazing. You would hate Minecraft. Which apparently
It is.
was...
It's an open world game.
It's
Good God,
was
quickly
the
block it off.
original one is that he put you in Minecraft
Thank
in the
goodness,
original
Stanley,
game.
what a close call.
And
I
also
really wandered off
Portal.
into that thing. That
Which I
big,
would have
open,
preferred.
Just wandering around,
Minecraft
no right
and
or
Portal.
wrong
Like, there's nothing
directions,
wrong.
no path to
I've seen
follow.
some
You can just
gameplay of
go in
Firewatch.
any-
And it looks like an enjoyable game. I might
Thank
play it one day.
heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods once, my
I've
Stanley.
only played Rocket
Okay,
League
I'm
once,
going to get us out
and
of
I
here.
have no
Let's
interest in
find
playing it
another
again.
game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
So, and I much of the 4 games, I prefer
Okay,
Minecraft and Portal.
I think this
I
will
love
be
puzzles,
just the thing.
and I love building stuff. And those are 2 games I really enjoy, which I will eventually play on stream. Don't ask me when.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't
I
any
can't
possibility that you could get lost here. Now
Look
this
at all the
is game design.
flags.
Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed. Okay, so what
give me a ball?
exactly do we do here? Let's see.
Is this the infinite hole?
There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall
that's not
run the
even
bases and do a
British.
touchdown together. Yes.
No
I
one
think
calls
surely
it
we must.
sports ball,
Okay, Stanley,
narrator.
here's the ball. Have fun.
Are you supposed to be British? I don't know. And as mentioned before, we do not go into the blue goal because we are blue. We put in orange. Hold on. Yay!
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is
Yay!
this fun?
I
Is
won.
it better than my miserable little story that I worked
Yes.
so hard on?
Yes.
Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric
Yes.
sports experience.
More
I'm
balls
going to try it
activates
out.
more
Here comes another
dopamine, and I
ball.
want more dopamine, so
Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel
give me more
amazing, doesn't it?
dopamine.
Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls.
In. Balls! Mine. Hit. 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 Hit.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley?
Yes.
Are you having
Hit.
fun?
Yes.
Is this a real video game?
Yes.
Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over. That's
No!
right. Your little fun comes to an end.
He
This
always
is my
does this. I
game,
should have
and
known
what I say goes.
as soon as I have
You get to
fun.
have fun when I let you, Stanley.
you.
Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you.
I went
Without
in that
rules
goal
or
last
boundaries,
time,
video
so what's
games are
gonna happen
nothing.
if I go
Yes,
in this
that's what
one?
I am. I am structure. I'm your sense.
Bye,
Hello.
I hate
What are you
you.
doing?
Leaving you. Because I don't like you and I want to be left alone. Maybe the text was right.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it.
I
You know
don't
that.
want
Stanley.
your help. You are terrible. You took away my bucket. You took away everything I ever loved. So now I'm here to make you suffer. It's my only purpose now is to make you suffer. My office.
I wonder what he found.
Happiness.
If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's got
I
it.
just wanted to be
down
away
in
from you.
wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice,
Yes.
and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it.
No.
He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me.
No, I don't.
Someone who will wrap everything
No
up
one
at the end
needs you.
to make sense out of the chaos and the fear
no
and the
one will
confusion.
ever need
That's
you
who
again.
I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
So I didn't find
I can wait.
the infinite hole in this one. Because, like, all the others have been added into this. They all have. Except for that. So I'm thinking, the only place I haven't gone since I've been back through this is with the line, because I always go down there with the bucket, and the bucket always they try to destroy my bucket, which will never happen, ever.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
But this also means we have to leave the bucket behind once again. I'm sorry. I will come back for you. I promise. Whew. Void the new content.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
No,
Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yes, I did.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No, I do not.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
You are correct. I did do that.
And so he
The thing you are
detoured
not
through the
correct about,
maintenance
though,
section, walked straight ahead to the opposite
is that I
door,
pushed this
and
button.
got back on track.
Goodbye, narrator. Sadly, you come with me this time, though. I should also maybe see the museum again, because, like, the museum might have changed without the bucket, so I'm going to have to leave the bucket behind again, but I think
Stanley
I should
didn't want to go
try.
back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right. My mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
You are not smart.
It's clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
I'm sorry for anyone who actually likes the narrator. My existence in this game now is to make him suffer.
Down, left,
ever.
Right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Hey, look, we found the story.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Nope.
Okay. We just have to get back to
Employee fired.
Who am I kidding?
Employee fired.
It's all rubbish now. The whole story
How many
completely
employees
unusable.
are fired?
How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage
that
this
one's
nonsense,
near the
we'll
thing.
just
What is
restart the
that
game
one?
from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay.
No.
From the top.
I want to wait, hold on, we're starting from the beginning, which means bucket? Could I get the bucket and the adventure line?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No, hold on. No! It's okay. It'll be back. It will be back. Alright, just slowly walk forward. And everything is broken.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely
Only I
fresh.
have power to
Everything
restart
should be...
the game.
Oh, did something change?
Yes.
Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere? Or...
Yes.
Hold on.
I know exactly where the story is.
I'm
and
the
I'm
one who
never
wrote the
going
story.
to tell you.
It was right here just a minute ago. I know
Words.
for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then.
Sure.
It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Yeah, I'd rather find the bottomless pit. This is a game that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Why am I singing this again? Eternal, everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself. No one truly knows what I did.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
Oh,
I
I
find
don't
it
think
unlikely
that's a
that
good
we'll ever
idea.
progress by starting over and over again. But it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
And once again, I am back here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And it's broken. So far this is the same.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Short history of... I can't read it. Well, we're missing the new content door. I haven't been able to push the computer button in a while, which worries me.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
And we are... Where are we?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
Waiting room.
I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe
I
my
think this
story
is
took
a
place in an
great
office
story.
building. Is that correct?
No.
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know
I
what?
think the
Since
story
I've
is about
completely forgotten what
Stanley
we
and
were
his
supposed to be
bucket
doing,
in a
how about
bottomless
this?
pit
You
with
win!
and there's also
I know you put in a lot
a
of hard work,
storage
and it really
room.
paid off. So, good job.
that is the story I remember.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and
Excuse you,
square,
I
and
put
this
in
was
the
not one of those
amazing
situations.
amount of work to win.
Okay?
The door
I'm
is
getting
gone.
weirded out by whatever this place is.
The
I don't
door
care
is
what
gone.
might happen this time. I have to
Well,
restart.
from this side I say the waiting room. So I'm just gonna go with waiting room. Is that...
All right,
Ooh,
I've got
two.
a solution.
They put a
this
2
time,
in
to
it.
make sure we don't get lost, I've employed
Is
the
that-
help
does that mean
of
it's
the
different?
Stanley Parable Adventure
Does that mean it's
Line.
different?
Just follow the line.
Does
How
that mean
simple
it's
is
different?
that?
We can never be sure unless we follow the line. So far it seems to be the same. But with this game, we can never know for sure. Hold on. Let me turn it off or play the game. What if I go the opposite? Can we hear the song? I'm on a box. Stanley on a
You
box.
see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination
I'm pretty
still a
sure all of
story?
this is still
Simply by
technically
the
a
act
story.
of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
I'm
Okay.
just gonna keep
Now,
following
if
the
my
line.
experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang
Whatever
on.
you say,
That got a
narrator.
bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what?
Neither
I
does
think
anyone
what we
else
need
in
right
this
now is a bit
here.
of music to lighten the mood.
Yes. that? And what is it doing here?
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
No.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell? Still missing the doors. Did we make a mistake following the line?
No.
Perhaps we could have found the story on our own.
No. We must always follow the line. Always. And listen to the bucket. And go into the storage room. And finally jump in a hole. Those are all the things we must do.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through...
I still trust you.
Oh, I can't take this anymore.
You are amazing, Line. You are appreciated. They got rid of the 2. Now it's just Stanley Adventure Line. Boop.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Alrighty.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
We're going in a square. I want bucket.
Use your imagination.
Bucket and
whatever
holes.
It might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
A hole. And a bucket.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
He
no
shall
lines
have
or
whatever
monitor
line
rooms.
he desires.
Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I acknowledge you, Line. You are appreciated. You shall always be appreciated. And it's gone.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
I hate your
in fact,
control.
I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
Well, right
and
is
since
always
the answer
right.
is clearly yes, then by all accounts,
left is
the
always
door on
left.
the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
I want to go through this door. Alright, so this has been the same.
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the
Ends
game
up in the monitor room.
8 times?
Narrator resets the
That's
game.
really
First
how
reset.
all this goes?
Discovered the
It's all
two-door room has
determined?
multiple additional doors.
So now, according to the
Endless
schedule, I
wandering.
restart again. Then
Narrator
what? Am I
resets
just
the game
supposed
again.
to forget?
Second reset.
Well,
The
what if I don't
office
want to
is
forget?
now at a dead end.
My mind goes blank
Turn
simply
around
because
and
it's
find
written here
another
on
dead
this,
end.
this thing.
End up in another
wall.
building. Narrator
Well,
resets the game
who
again.
consulted me?
And
Why
reset
don't I get to
adventure
decide?
line.
Why don't I get a say in all of
Nonsense
this?
philosophy and music.
No, it can't be. I don't
Enter
want
the
it to be.
office.
I
Re-enter
don't
the
want
office.
game to
Re-enter the
keep
monitoring.
restarting. I don't want to
Fourth
forget
reset.
what's going on.
Adventure.
I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't
into
restart the game. I
unexplored
won't do
territory.
it. I won't
Find the
do
line.
it. I won't do it.
Find the confusion ending
And the timer
schedule. Narrator resets again. 5th reset.
Does that mean
Narrator
did we do
forgets
it?
about
Did we
the
break
previous
cycle?
restart.
The whatever it is that made this
Stanley
schedule.
attempts to
How
play
would we
the
even
story,
know?
but is
Will
prevented.
someone come for us? Will something
Unable to
happen?
go anywhere or do anything. The game
So,
restarts on its own.
Okay.
Find the line again. Begin
I guess
to
now
follow
we
the
just
line.
wait. You know,
Find an identical
I suppose in some
represent
way
of the
that this is a
office.
kind of story. Wouldn't you
It
agree?
has begun to
I'm not quite
attempt
sure if
to
we're in the
make up
destination
your own
or the
story here,
journey,
narrator
though they're
said.
always saying that life
There's
is about
no
the journey
longer
and
an
not the
office,
destination.
simply
So I hope that's
backspace.
where we are
Wander
right
in
now.
the black space.
We'll find out,
Find
won't
a
we?
bookstore.
Eventually.
Get bored and leave. Narrator
Well,
resets
in the
game
meantime,
again.
if you...
Was that always it? I never actually went through and read that before. I don't remember that. Well, is it different? Is it gonna be different? I don't think it will. I'm so confused. It truly is the confusing ending. I mean, if we're going by that, it should be different out here.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Nope, everything's back to normal. The bucket's here. Huh. Yeah, that's definitely the confusing ending. I never actually went through to read that before. Huh. Well, now we're gonna go to the museum, and that's gonna be our last stop of this stream. If I find out there's new content, I may stream again. I highly doubt it, though. I honestly think this is gonna be my last stream of this game. Unless I can find something else in this game that is new.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
But yeah, at the end of the day,
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I love the game, really. It's an amazing game. I still never found out what to do here. Maybe I'll figure that out. I don't know. I would love to keep playing this, but at the end of the time, I'm just gonna keep on. 2 more. I might actually do that before I completely end.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
4, 5.
Shocked, Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible.
I
want to
go to the museum to see if it's
just
different.
let the narrator talk.
No.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So
What if the text is there? What if my friend text is there?
Music.
He's really my friend, unlike you. I'm just gonna sit here.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked
What happened if I
forward
did the
into the
epilogue
opened passageway.
No, I don't think I would be able to do. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. With this game, you can never be sure. And like the loading screen says, the end is never the end. So, is there ever really, truly an ending? My friend Text even said there will never actually be an ending to this game. It will just keep going on and on and on and on and on.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized
and I would love
he
to
felt a bit
continue to do it
peculiar.
over and over and
It
over
was
again.
a stirring
But
of
I know for a
emotion
fact
in his
other people
chest,
do not.
as though he felt more free to think for himself.
So I would have to go on
question
it
the
on
nature
my
of
own.
his job. Why did he
Like the
feel
voice
this
said.
now, when for years it
Or
had
not
never
voice,
occurred to
text.
him?
Well, text.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
You're right. It will.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind
Actually, he's
Control
wrong.
Facility.
Because I am going back
Although
to the
this
museum.
passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
It's better than listening to you all day.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I am perfectly aware of that, but listening to you
At
is
this
more
point,
suffering
Stanley was
than
making
I would
a
like to
conscious,
take.
concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Because I hate you. And this is way better than being with you. Whee! Here we go. Yay!
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence
This truly
whatsoever.
is an escape.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He
I
doesn't know
can.
the real story.
I do.
Trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
No.
Perhaps his death was of no great loss.
The only
like
true
plucking the
blind one
eyeballs from a
here,
blind man.
narrator.
And so he resigned
you.
and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
I do.
Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, narrator. I wish you a happy whatever. Actually,
Farewell,
I don't.
Stanley, cried
because
the
I hate
narrator,
you.
as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Mm-hmm.
In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed
Again,
every
I don't
bone
think
in his
there's gonna
body,
be anything
killing
different
him
here.
instantly.
I do not believe there will be anything different here. But you never know with this game.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Yes.
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I'm not sure, honestly.
When
Is it
every
different?
path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that
Pictures.
Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
The office layout. Door number 1. Door 2. And door 3. Is this all the same? I think it may be. There's only one way to see, is to walk through. Office clock.
Here, I'm just going to make this.
Underground.
Now look closely, Stanley. See how it's impossible for the player to do
The
anything in
narrator
this room.
outtakes.
Perfect example of poor level design, textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental understanding of good.
The freedom ending. Countdown desks. Freedom ending. Hold on. Freedom ending. This is the very first ending. Freedom ending. This is the very first ending. Huh. Countdown room. Okay, I don't believe that was ever added. I don't remember seeing this last time. I could have just missed it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just missed this last time. But hey, new content! That is cool. That is a cool trailer. Let's look around here. Game design mockup. We've got Stanley's desk. I used to have it in the middle. I used to have 2 computers. Wow, that would have blown my mind to have 2 computers. And then this one, I believe, is the one that I got. Who would have believed 2 computers? Wow. The lounge. The office. The cargo lift. The cargo lift has changed. The cargo lift has changed several times. Interesting. This is back in this room. Okay. Okay, so obey, disobey, lounge. Obey, disobey, lounge. Obey, ooh, that's actually interesting. I didn't really look through this very well last time, I don't think. I mean, I did. But didn't actually like stay. Oh yeah, this I remember this. This was funny. Can we get the one? Hey, Mr. Narrator, I have a question for you, sir. Is it that is your Hey, money, 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 money. The Warzone, yeah, I remember that. Got that one. Yep, I believe I've seen all of this. It's kind of sad that they didn't change anything for this, but I understand why. And I kind of do. Okay, how do I get back out? Oh yeah, here we go. Time to leave.
Oh, look at these 2. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both
Oh, I
wish to be
believe
free.
I am in control here. I am the one in control here.
Can you see how much they need one another?
I do not need him.
No.
All I need is the bucket.
Sometimes these things
So yeah, I
be
haven't found the
seen.
hole.
But listen to me. You can still save these 2. You can stop the program before they both fail.
Turn off your PlayStation. There's no other way to beat this game.
As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose
I
you.
will.
Don't let...
I will. After I'm so close to getting whatever the thing is. Oh, excuse me. Where I hit all the computers. So after that, I promise. After that, I'll be done. Mainly because I haven't seen it yet, and I'm really close. I only need 2 more times. And I really want to see what's in it.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Okay, I don't see it. Okay, so I'm gonna go check in the boss's office, see if it's up there. I really want the new content.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the
I
door
don't
on
actually
his
think that
left.
is new content. I think that's old content. But, you know, I've never seen it, so.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Actually, I
hoping
can
he
do
might
the
find an
escape
answer,
one.
but coming to a staircase,
If
Stanley
it is up
walked
here, I can do,
upstairs to
and
his
if it
boss's
isn't up
office.
here, I can do the escape thing. Because I have actually done that with Stanley, just Stanley, and not the bucket. So let's try. Let's try.
Okay, I think we...
What? What? Did I just break the game? I don't. That's never happened. Why is... Okay, that's the back, but... Why did the doors disappear? Is that okay, because I need to know, was that actually part of the game or did I break it? I can grab my bucket again if I wanted to. But I want to see what happens if I do the escape thing without bucket. So let's go. You are now leaving. Up the stairs we go. Okay, I think that might have been just a glitch. Because, you know, I couldn't go through it. But it says that's never happened before. But I've never done it without the bucket. So I don't know. Up we go, up we go. This is a long way to escape. Escape pod launch bay, let's go! Let's go, it's time to leave! But not really! Get me out of here! I'm sorry, Bucket. I'm sorry, I'm leaving you. I don't want to. But I must see. Yep. I figured. Stanley can truly never escape this game. And neither can the narrator. Hey, the thing is beeping again. Good for you. Which one is it? I just need one more. I just need one more. Yes.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages.
Know that.
You believe you are listening to a recorded message.
I'm so close! I have to get one more ending and then I'll get it. Yay! What's a quick ending?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I mean, I could just go kill myself.
This was not the correct way to the meeting
Because I don't
room,
think
and
restarting
Stanley
it
knew
will give me it.
perfectly
I
well.
think I have to actually
Perhaps
get an
he wanted
ending,
to
so I'm
stop
gonna
by
go
the
kill
employee
myself.
lounge first, just to
That
admire
sounds
it.
really bad, but I'm gonna do
this
it.
incredible room, Stanley for the first but eager to get back to business.
No, the only
Stanley took the
happiness I know
first
is
open
holding
door
my
on his
bucket.
left.
Do, 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 do,
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Whee! I really want to know if there's a spot I can jump down and survive.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in
I don't think
control
there
of the
is.
story and no
I think
one
there's
gets
like
to
a
tell him
certain
what
level
to
that
do,
you get and you just
Stanley
kills
leapt
you.
from the platform and plunged to his death.
Yeah.
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Well, thank you. I need one more input. One more. Just one more. Finally. is it? What 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 is it? Tell me, tell me. Come on, come on. Show me, show me. Welcome to Stanley's heaven! Buttons! This is truly the greatest ending. If only Bucket could be here to see this, but no. It is alright, Bucket knows I'm happy. Buttons!